Welcome back to Karis Investment, where investments are made simple. My name is Ken, entrepreneur investor in the stock market and real estate, and of course, doing my own business. Now, my favorite part of the day is to create in these videos. Now, I typically create videos while I'm trading, while I'm on the market to see what's going on. I could share with someone out there to make a difference. Now, if you guys appreciate the time that I take, please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think after this video. Now, we will be discussing none other than Upstart Holdings. So we'll jump into the intro, and then right after the intro, we'll dive into what's going on today. Welcome back, guys. So as you can notice, guys, that Upstart Holdings has reported a wider loss in the second quarter, and the company withdrew full year guidance and provided a weak third quarter guidance. Now, since that time, we have seen the stock price completely just dip in the aftermarket, which was last night. That was August 8th. So we saw at one point the day the stock closed off just over $32 per share, but in the aftermarket, and we saw the price actually dips below $25.80. Now, this is why I said if you're trading in the aftermarket, it is very, very crucial to take advantage of these opportunities, because it was a massive run for anyone that was trading. Now, I'm going to switch my screen so you guys could see right now. So for the day, we have seen that Upstart Holdings, we'll take a look here, was up for a day high of $33.49. This was up a few percentage because, as we know, the stock was closed off just around $32 and around 40 cents. Now, in the aftermarket, as I said yesterday, the great thing about it is that I saw the price dip below $26 per share. Now, if you guys have been following this stock for the last few months, specifically, let's take a look at this month. We have seen it gone on to a low of below $23 per share. I created a video and I let you guys know each time it drops into these levels, buy and hold. Hopefully many of you guys did that, because you could have cash out above $34 yesterday in the aftermarket. Now, in the pre-market as well, we saw it was trading in the low $28 per share, and then we saw it spikes above $33 per share once the market opened. So that was a great opportunity for a short-term profit. And this is what I say, guys, we can trade for short term and we can trade for long term with this stock. And this is why I love trading. It could be Upstart Holdings, it could be Affirm Holdings. We saw last week we did a few trade with Pagaya Technologies, similar kind of business in terms of credit rating with AI. Same thing, guys. Each time these company dip, we're trying to buy as many shares as we can, hold, and then we can make that nice 20%, 30% in a short period of time. Now, if we do the same similar trade over and over, eventually you're going to make 100% in 2 or 3 trades, right? So let's take a look here. We saw that the market, let's go back here. It closed off the day before, that was yesterday, at $32.27. Let's just correct that. Closed off at $32.27. We saw in the aftermarket, it dips below 26, and we saw it rise above 34. And obviously it opens the market today at 28.24. But once it opens the market today at 28.24, we saw it went on a huge run right here. Let's just go back here. We saw it opens the market at 28.24, and then we saw it just blew up, crosses $33 per share. And since that time, we have seen it came back down below $28 per share. As usual, you know my philosophy. I like to buy and hold these companies because I believe in these companies. Right? So this is why I buy and hold these stocks, because I truly believe that these companies will definitely bounce back eventually. A lot of people are worrying, hey, is it a bull market? A few days ago, people were worrying, hey, is it a bull market? Right? Then we saw this morning people saying, oh, it's a bear market. I don't pay attention to this, guys. I just pay attention to what the stock is doing, if I believe in the company, or if the company is there to make profit. Now, if you take a look, you will see the earnings report on my screen there, because I like to let you guys see what I'm seeing to make sure that there's no miscommunication. It says in the second quarter, revenue fees was 258 million, 113% of total revenues. and was up 38% year over year. However, revenue which led to funding constraints. So we know in the pandemic there was a huge blow up of these company. Everyone was borrowing money. Everyone was buying everything because people are home. No one know what to do. But we saw a huge changes since everything has come back to normal somewhat, and we saw a lot of things that's going on. It says, as expected, Upstart reported a wider loss in second quarter. The company withdrew from full year guidance and provided a weak third quarter guidance. It says there were other surprises in the second quarter market didn't seem to like. So basically, investors were not too keen on what's going on here. So it says that after the artificial intelligent lender Upstart told investors last month to prepare for a weak revenue and a wider than expected loss in the second quarter, you would have thought that the worst was behind the company. So these are some of the fear what people are going through. And I just want to make it simple. As usual, guys, I don't pay too much attention to the outside noise of what's going on. I really keen it down to, hey, does this company have a chance or an opportunity to bounce us back? That's the bottom line for me, right? So if we take a look, we see a year high of $390 per share. Now, the question is, will this company be able to cross its back $400 per share? Or if it's possible to even cross, say, $200 per share, right? Those are the questions that I ask myself. Now, in terms of Upstart Holdings, I truly believe that if I hold long enough, there's a great potential for this company to cross its back $100 per share at some point in the future. It could be 3 months, it could be a year, but I know there is a possibility that this company will cross its back 100, and once it crosses $100 per share, then 150 or $200 is very possible. Now, this is a huge discount. When we look at this company, we're saying, hey, this company a year ago was trading for $400 per share. In today's, is trading below $30 per share. Like, it's a huge risk as well, because one would think, hey, if it moves from 400 to $30, then okay, this company is going down. Not so. But there's a few things that changed. The pandemic have changed a little bit because a lot of people expected the worst. We have seen the economy is starting to turn back up. Some people are getting more conscious of money that they're actually borrowing. We saw that Apple is starting their own thing. We saw a few other companies, retail, are doing their own thing as well. Everyone is trying to get in on the market. But I still think there are a lot of opportunity for Upstart Holdings and for Affirms Holding to make a massive bounce back. Now, guys, that's just my take on it. I'm not telling you guys that you have to go out and invest in these companies. It's totally up to you guys. You have to think at the end of the day, is this a bull market or is this a bear market? Now, if it's a bear market, how long before these company bounce back? Is it going to be 3 to 6 months? Is it going to be a year? And then you have to make that ultimate decision. As usual, guys, please, please, please do some research before you even invest in this company. Not because I'm telling you, but do some research to make sure that you're actually coming to these conclusion. This is basically my opinion. I highly recommend do some research. Only invest with money that you can afford to wait. Because in most cases, you may invest in this company, but because you need the funds so fast, it doesn't take long enough for the funds to actually start to work for you. And that's the biggest mistake you can make, is that you invest in this company at such a great price, but because you need that money so urgent, you end up missed out on these opportunities. And this is what I hate to see with people. For example, if we take a look back in June or even July, right? In July, we saw it trades below $24 per share. Then we saw a spike, crosses over 31. Then we saw it came back down in the 22s. These were all opportunities. I create videos and I let people know each time we see these moves. Buy and hold, wait for it to cross over $30, $32 per share. Sell, wait again for it to dips below 28 or even 25 bucks per share. Keep doing the same thing. Leave your profit in if you want to go long term and keep taking the capital out. That's just something I do for myself. And I'm not sure if it would work for everyone, but it's a situation where, hey, if I buy 100 shares, if I make profit of 20 shares, okay, I take out on the 80 share, leave 20 shares in, do the same thing, keep recycling the same process until I get to that goal. Now, guys, if you like the content, if you understand that this is the stock market, nothing is what it seems. At 1 minute, you could be up 100%, and next minute, you could be done 100%. You just got to have that in your mindset that says buy low, hold, Hopefully that's the lowest price that you can get a stock. And if it starts to rise for you, that's the beautiful thing. It's like a house. You buy a house in a great area at a decent price, and you wait until the area starts to elevate. If you want to move at that point, then you could sell. If it's for investment, maybe you could rent, maybe you could lease until the price gets to what you want, and then you could eventually sell that property. That's how I look at investment. For example, invest in these companies that I think have a value to me personally. Wait until the price is at a price that I think that this is great enough for me. Then sell and take a profit. Wait again for the market to come down and then reap the same cycle over and over again. So again, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Let me know if this worked for you. If it doesn't work for you, that's totally okay. There are a ton of opportunities on the market right now. So hey, be smart, invest in companies that you believe in. And at the end of the day, guys, 9 times out of 10, you will always win. So until next time, peace out.